Hi, hello, my name's Than, short for Nathaniel. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the Nude Prism collection from Lunar Beauty by Manny MUA. I have the eyeshadow palette here and the blush palette. And I just need to throw this in here. The Dior Forever matte. Ugh, I know this is not new at this point, but I picked this one up and with the new Dior Glow as well. And I never fucking reviewed them. So I just need to fucking try them and just do the review. What happened was I had started watching everyone else's reviews and I just was like, damn, like no one likes this. And I don't know, I just got so discouraged from even like trying it, even though I literally already bought them and had them. And then every time I went to go like film another review after that, I was like, should I do this? Should I use them or should I like just move on? But I have to use them. I have to use them. I can't return them. I have to use them. So here we go. Let's do this thing. Also, let's do this. Just have a little moment here. Oh God, wait, no, this isn't working how I wanted. Okay, so I have my skincare on. I also have SPF on. I'm filming during the day, sort of. Usually I film like a little bit later, but so I have my SPF on. I think I still am gonna add some of the Gwen Stefani Give. It is Give. It's Give. I heard Gwen herself say Give, her brand. So we're gonna use the Give oil by Gwen Stefani. Just about 4 or 5 drops. Again, this dropper. It's crazy. I have very dry skin. So we'll see how this matte foundation goes on today over my dry patches, which I definitely know that I have them, my typical ones right here. Oh my God, I think when this is going up, it's my birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh my God.
So happy birthday to me. I'm turning 26. I feel like I'm turning like 23. You know, the pandemic sort of, those years don't count. It's so funny, I had like a couple, well not funny, actually it's sad. I had a couple of opportunities to film earlier this week, but I just like wasn't feeling it. Like if I don't have 2 days off in a row, I feel like I can't get, you know, psych myself up to like go and sit down and film a video. And I don't know, I don't think I'm necessarily like a perfectionist, but maybe just with this, sometimes I feel like if I'm not in the mood, like the perfect mood, I can't just like do it. But I was listening to Manny MUA and Laura Lee's podcast, of course, or watching on YouTube. And she was saying how like, she was saying that being a perfectionist is just like a form of like procrastination. I don't know, so that's just kind of like in my mind right now. And I've just sat down to film and I feel like once I sit down, it all comes together, but I just overthink it, you know. But we're here, we're filming. So, the Dior Forever. So this has been reformulated. This has been reformulated a few times actually. But this most current reiteration of it, I believe it's just like one of those things where it's like 97% natural ingredients now, like how most of the brands are doing. This used to be my holy grail, just because of its long wear. I really hated more dewy finishes or natural finishes because I just felt like they did not last throughout the day. And now I don't know, I just see it a little differently. Like I don't mind a little wear and tear. And I wear glasses, right? So what I realized was no matter what foundation, whether matte, glowy, you know, in between, glasses are gonna rub it off. Glasses will just fuck it up. Like you just cannot avoid it. So that's when I realized like I should just be willing to try anything. So we'll see. That Foundation isn't my favorite anymore. I mean, we're gonna see how this goes, but I just found the last time I tried it, I think I did it on this channel. I don't know, it just was looking dry in all the wrong places. Of course, like upper lip, nose, forehead, you know, those areas that I feel like matte foundations tend to cling. I feel like I tried this one on once when I first got it, but I don't really remember my thoughts at all, so gonna give it a fresh start. I have the shade 0N. I originally had 0N the first time I tried it. And then in the UK, for some reason, they have more shades, so they have 00N. So I ordered it from Selfridges on there the second time I got it, and I really liked that, but we'll just see how 0N goes. I got the glowy one in 0CR, so I got a different shade in this one because it wasn't available on the site at the time, the 0N, but anyways. Put about 2 pumps on the back of my hand. I'm gonna try this sponge. I don't know, I got like these kind of like weird sponges in like an egg carton for Easter. You know what I mean? And it's just very super spongy. Like I don't know, like it just doesn't have any like form, you know what I mean? So I'm a little worried, but I guess we'll just see how it goes. Has sort of typical Dior scent. So on my dry patches up here, it definitely, you know, is not doing them any favors, but it also doesn't look like terrible. And I kept it kind of a lighter layer on my forehead because I, you know, cover it with my bangs anyways, so it's like, what's the point? But we will still be able to tell if it's gonna crease or something in there, definitely. I have to say, on the rest of my face, it looks pretty beautiful. I mean, the glow is, of course, coming through from the oil. I'm gonna try to build it slightly over like the redder parts of my cheeks. And I don't think I put really much on my nose at all, which, you know, I usually keep it a little lighter around the nose anyways, because that's where I see the most wear, but I'll just do a little just so we can see if it's gonna like settle or anything. Face doesn't feel tight or anything. I mean, my forehead feels a little tight, but I think it's just extra dry today. Like it was feeling tight before. Even after the face oil, it was feeling tight, so. And I feel like the shade is pretty good. I'm gonna go in with the KVD Good Apple Concealer in the shade Light 107. Gonna quickly set a bit with the Mercier translucent setting powder. Now I'm gonna use the Pera Ink V shading powder in the shade 3 Hazel Gray. And I'll use the Shaquda angled face brush from the Ubu series. Okay, so I guess we'll just get into the eye look now. So I'll show it to you again. It's the Nude Prism Color Palette. There's 25.5 grams in this, and it's basically a sort of nude pinky rose story. Manny never disappoints with the packaging. The first thing I got from him, of course, was the Greek Goddess highlighter palette. This was just everything to me. I used this shade here, Harpy, like every single day. I just still don't have a highlighter like it. It just is like, I don't know, like a golden peachy shine. Here it is. I hope you can see on camera, but it's just a really unique highlighter shade, which I might use today, I don't know. And then recently, since I started my channel, I also picked up the Greek Goddess eyeshadow palette because this was being, and is, discontinued, unfortunately. I think it's because he had to change labs or something, so I guess this wasn't possible anymore or something like that, but damn, I'm so glad I got it because it's just beautiful. I love this palette. And I would say this has some similarities to Nude Prism because, I mean, there are a bunch of sort of nude brown shades in here, but I think overall, the Greek Goddess I mean, of course it has that blue, but overall this is just warmer, I think, whereas this one's more neutral cool. And then I also have the Moon Prism Blush Palette, and I love this as well. Just very nice sort of romantic shades. I hate that word, but you know. Actually, I feel like this blush palette's very romantic too. Well, as if what blush isn't, you know what I mean? But okay, let's give this sticker peel another go. That one was much better, but still a little rough.
Much better.
It has a really good size mirror, clear mirror. Here, I'll show it again. I think I'm gonna start with the Bear shade, which is the lightest shade here, and then I'll probably move into Cherry Blossom, which is the pink right next to it, just to get a good sort of clean base. And I'm gonna start with my fluffy long-handled Bisyodo brush. I got a lot of pigment on the brush. And I didn't really do concealer on my eyes to prime or anything, and I feel like this is offering sort of on me a blank canvas, you know, compared, like, see this side compared to this side. I feel like it covered my veins pretty well. Yeah, I feel like it's, you know, it's doing just enough. Now I'm gonna take the same brush into the Cherry Blossom, which is that sort of muted pink. I feel like it is kind of emphasizing the dryness on my lids. I don't know, I just can see a lot of texture that I don't usually see. It might just be because, you know, it's such a bright shade. But I mean, that's super close up. I feel like from a normal distance, you wouldn't really see that texture. Taking the Sonia G Pencil Pro, I'm going into Cherry Blossom, and I'm just gonna start putting this. You know, it's a little peachy too. It's not just straight up pink, it's definitely a peachy pink. Look a little sick, but we're gonna change that. Going slightly deeper with Vibes, which is the brown at the bottom of this column here. A little bit warmer, a little camelish. Using the Sonia G Blender Pro, I'm gonna use Milk Tea, which is this one in the corner. And I'm gonna just start deepening up sort of above the crease. The shade is not as deep as it looks in the pan. I feel like it looks deeper in the pan. I'm gonna take this Bisyodo brush now. I don't know the name of it, but I'll try to put the name in the description box. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into Bloom For You, which is a little bit more of like a purpley brown. I don't know why I always have trouble on this side. I don't know why. I'm kind of feeling like the more I add, it's just not like it sort of, I guess it's good that it blends easily, right? So that's good, but it almost blends too much, where it's like getting a little patchy in places, and I feel like I have to keep building, and then I blend, and then it like takes away from one spot that I already blended, and then it's not, you know, it's not building evenly. I'm just gonna see what happens when I take this brush, not adding anything, and just sort of like, I don't even know, just buffing all of it. Like, I'm not living, to be honest. I'm not living for this look. I'm taking my short handle Bisyodo brush into Milk Tea. Going back into Bear with this big Chigahodo brush. I'm just gonna like... I'm gonna go into Sam, which is the Rose Goldy Shimmer. These metallics feel very nice, I do have to say. And they're super, super reflective and shiny. And I'm just putting this everywhere in an attempt to save this. Now I'm gonna go into So Icy, which is the lightest, sort of brightest metallic. And then Rephr 28 into So Icy. Here's what happened. I just took a wet Q-tip and sort of tried to like, I don't know, cut the shape of my eye a little bit. I just feel like it ended up, you know, blended out of control. So, you know, I just went like, so I feel like now I just need to do like a little bit of concealer or something. I'm taking the KVD concealer. We'll see how this goes, I don't know. And I'm just taking a little on my hand. I'm gonna use this KJH liner brush. Let's see if I can do this, okay. Need a little bit more concealer on this. Okay, I feel like it's okay now. I don't know. Whatever. I feel like I just need to do some brows. I'm gonna do Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows in soft brown. I need a gloss. I'm just gonna put on the Victoria Beckham Poolside gloss. My lips are getting dry. I'm gonna go ahead and do mascara while we're at it. I'm gonna use the Lancome Lash Idole, my fave. Let's go into the blush. So it looks like two of the shades are more satiny, and that's Kawaii and Zay Zay, which is Kawaii's the pink, Zay Zay's over here. These two are satin, the rest look matte. I'm gonna use the Sonia G Soft Cheek and go into Beauty, which is this more brownie shade. And I'm gonna just keep that sort of back here. Kind of like a bronzy blush situation. It's definitely pigmented. Now I'm gonna go into Pink Prince, which is a little bit more mauve-y. I'm just gonna buff with nothing on it, the Face One. And I do kind of want to, I just want to take a little bit of Kawaii. Just a little bit. I'm taking this sponge into the Pat McGrath under eye powder. And for highlight, I'm gonna go into the Greek Goddess, and I'm gonna use Harpy for old time's sake. And I'm gonna use the Designer Pro from Sonia G. This has sort of like a peachy, it's like a peachy gold or something. I don't really know, it's very unique. I think I'm done, so let's zoom in and then we'll go over my final thoughts. Let's start with the foundation. It definitely like is not looking super dry to me. I don't know, I mean, over this really bad dry patch up here, okay, you know, it doesn't look good, but I feel like not much really does. It looks better on this side. My nose looks great, and so does my upper lip. I don't see any of that weird matte sort of crackling that can happen, especially with shaving and, you know, all that. And forehead creasing is minimal. Even where I powdered a little bit extra at the end, I'm not getting any weird texture or dryness. Doesn't feel heavy at all or stiff. The coverage was definitely like a medium. Yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with it. I definitely feel like this one is better than the original. I don't know, maybe my skin is just really good right here right now, but I just was expecting to see the weird matte thing that can happen right here. I just like that it doesn't look heavy, you know? It just looks nice and smooth. Maybe I will start getting back into the matte a little bit more. Now moving on to the eyeshadow palette. Again, packaging is amazing from Manny always. Every detail is just so nice. I love how it's like raised a little. It has sort of like a holographic, you know, reflectiveness to it. I love cherry blossoms. But the palette. So I'll say the shimmers are all really amazing. These metallics or whatever, they're so creamy, super reflective. And I do think there's like a good variety in there. Maybe some of these golds could be a little bit different. Like, so this gold here and then these two, I feel like maybe there could be some different tones in there. Maybe an even pinkier one. I definitely love the Sam shade that I used, and this icy one is also really nice. Sometimes I feel like icy shades like this can be a little powdery looking, but this one is not. It's very creamy. And the mattes, so the mattes blended well. I almost feel like this Bloom For You shade maybe blended a little too well. I just felt like it was hard for me to control what I was doing with it. But I can't really say that's how all the shades would be. I haven't swatched them all yet either too, so I'm not really sure. I'm kind of like, I'm on the fence about this one. Yeah, I'm on the fence. So far, I don't think I like it more than the Medusa one, the Greek goddess. But this blush palette is beautiful. I mean, just look at the packaging. Look at the packaging. It's just so pretty. Like, I don't think you can go wrong with this one. Whereas the eyeshadow palette, I don't know. I think the blush palette, I can definitely say without a doubt, is worth it. Just very blendable. I mean, and they're very pigmented. This one's Blaze and this is Kawaii. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified every single time that I upload a new video. Follow my Instagram, PrettyEarthAndGram. Follow me on Newness so you know when I'm going live on there. As always, all the products are gonna be in the description box below, and yeah, wish me a happy birthday. And all I want from you this year is just subscribe, okay? Subscribe, share my channel, my videos, you know, all that.
You're the sweetest in the world. Oh my goodness.
Okay, goodbye.